I thought they got away from the running game too soon, Ocho. Because if you look at when they came out of the locker room in the third quarter,
right,
and they got the ball, what they do, Ocho? Boom, 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 boom.
Went right down the field, running the ball.
Go ahead,
down the field.
Go ahead. Floor is yours.
Down running the field. They got the. Can you please explain to me, understanding how you won all season long, even with the turnovers that you did have, you had an opportunity.
Yep.
You had opportunity. There are moments in a football game. There are moments in a playoff game. There are one, two, maybe 3 plays, if that matter, out of all the plays that you run in the game. And those moments, those plays that actually mattered, they didn't capitalize on those opportunities despite the turnovers that you had.
Yeah.
Despite the turnovers. Like, listen, I'm not going to blame the game on one person. I would never do that. The turnovers hurt from Lamar. One of them didn't count because it was still tight. It was still tied up, and even though they did go down and score on that turnover, you still had opportunity to tie the game back up.
Right.
The second one, the fumble. Now that's costly.
Yeah.
That's costly. Andrews.
You have to live with that, though, Ocho, because we've seen him bobble the snap. We saw him against your Bengals. He bobbled the snap and throw a touchdown to Likely. So you're going to have to live with him, because I know a lot of people say, Lamar, just fall on it, live to see another day. But what makes him Lamar Jackson is his ability to turn a disaster into something dynamic.
Yeah. Tonight just wasn't it. I feel bad for Mark Andrews.
Tough.
Because it was right there. It was right there. All he had to do was be able to secure that catch. If anything, watch it. Was that his second or third drop?
That's his second. He had 2 drops and a fumble. Remember, they punched it out. He had a big gain, and the dude punched it out, and they go down. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they went down and got a field goal. So that's what pushed it to an 8-point game.
You got to make that catch on. By all means, you got to look that in. You got to stare at the laces on that ball and look it all the way. And if you got to go back to the basics, the basic fundamentals of catching the ball, you can't drop a ball in that scenario like that.
Yeah.
You can't.
No.
Because it allows you, it gives your team another chance, a second chance.
Now you put it back on your defense. To stop them. Don't let them get in field goal range. Now, Josh, now maybe they're going to play a little free, so now Josh is going to probably do a little bit more running around because he has some freedom, so now he can rely on his legs. And I thought that's the thing that really helped Lamar and them. Like, Buffalo didn't want to give it the big play, but the one thing you got to do is you got to keep him in the pocket. You can't let him get outside the pocket. You let him get outside the pocket, so he started off, he's running. Now he gets outside of the pocket, he hits Likely. He gets outside the pocket, he hits Sims. He gets outside the pocket, he hit Andrews. You can't let him get outside the pocket. Make him beat you from the pocket. And I know it's a lot easier said than done, but you want to keep him in that box. And if he works his magic in the box, Ocho, you just have to live with that, because you can't take everything away. But I'm going to take away what I know you want to do, which is get outside the pocket and buy yourself time.